10 yards. Now it's third down.
Seven Pirates. Trap 60. Panther 11.
Now back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Goodson, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson, and he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Panther 60.
They'll try the left side. Goodson, and he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
To throw, here's Willis. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 15. And now an audible here into something else. A first carry for Rachaad White. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Willis. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 57 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Second and a couple.
19 driver, 19 driver.
At the 17-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Now Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunity.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Joseph now to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Cougar 19. Set, tempo, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Get it.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Mexico City in possession as they've got it second down and 12.
Let's go now. Hustle.
They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And able quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third down and 6.
79 Broncos.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. They'll run on first down. Goodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
Now a give, right side. Goodson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready.
A give to the fullback on the dive. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready, go. Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Meanwhile, Willis, and the throw here caught by Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And he's got it. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Hurry, hurry!
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down now, Goodson takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
When you're dead last in the NFL in third down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Goodson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, Goodson. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Okay, ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, Willis. In trouble, and he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Willis to throw. Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5 years. 18 rattlers, 18 rattlers.
Back to throw, Willis. Wide open receiver complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Golden Eagles, 0.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On third down, it's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Read option. This is White. There he goes left side. He may go. Touchdown, Vikings. Rachaad White with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Golden Eagles, nothing. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
On the jump.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Ready?
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Eagle, 60 Eagle.
First down, here's White. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready, right?
Now Willis to throw. This is caught by Addison. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, 39 yards. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
You ain't going nowhere.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
On third down, Goodson. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
On the ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Willis will look to throw on first down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Seven Pirates. Go.
Here's Willis. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Josh Oliver with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings extend their lead yet again. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Golden Eagles, nothing. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On second down now, Goodson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. On second down, Goodson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now a give, right side. Goodson, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Come on.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Let's go now.
1st down, Minnesota.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 50 yards. And the Vikings add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Golden Eagles, nothing. Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On 2nd down now, Goodson. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And some room to roam now. He's on his way. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tyler Goodson, 79 yards. And the Golden Eagles are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Done good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen finally win it this season. Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Willis to throw on second. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. He gets it to Addison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Go.
Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here we go.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
18.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Rattler. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things up.
Cardinal. Buffalo 18.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. Azeez Al-Shaair able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding.
Looks for White, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Come on.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after